Net and cable barriers, these two innovative systems, created in North Carolina, activate automatically just 2 seconds before a vehicle approaches and can stop it even at high speeds. Numerous tests have confirmed that this net-style barrier can halt a truck weighing 22 tons traveling at 80 kilometers per hour. After impact, the truck's cabin was completely wrecked, while the barrier sustained only minor damage. The full-length version of the net stretches up to 27 meters, making it suitable for blocking roads of any width. A more compact variant features a strong cable that can be set up from scratch in just 45 minutes and extend up to 17 meters. This model is capable of stopping light vehicles weighing up to 7 tons at speeds of 50 kilometers per hour. It is hard to say how many terror incidents might have been prevented if tools like this had been deployed in busy public spaces. This portable system, though it looks lightweight, can stop even massive, heavy vehicles weighing up to 16,500 pounds. The unit itself weighs just 53 pounds. It comes with wheels and can be set up by one person without needing any tools. Multiple units can be linked together to form a continuous barrier, making it ideal for protecting wide zones. The alternative is a handgun attachment that transforms a deadly shot into a non-lethal one. The concept is simple yet clever. When fired, the bullet strikes a metal ball that slows it down by 80%. The result feels like a heavy blow from a hammer, but doesn't cause a penetrating wound. The alternative is designed for use at distances between 5 and 9 meters and works with 9mm and .40 caliber pistols. Although it's a single-use device, it gives law enforcement a safer option to neutralize suspects without using deadly force. Picture a police car spinning out another vehicle by tapping its rear bumper. Do you know what this move is called? It is known as the Pursuit Intervention Technique, or PIT. It looks impressive in action movies and even more so in real life, especially at high speeds. In fact, officers in Arkansas had to use a PIT at 175 kilometers per hour. That is where all that training comes into play. However, some research has shown this maneuver can be quite risky for cars with stability control systems. Even at low speeds, the PIT technique remains a widely used police tactic. What's a fast, simple, and effective way to deal with illegal parking in the US? One answer is the Barnacle, a windshield-mounted parking lock. When a driver parks unlawfully, they must pay a fine to receive a code that unlocks the device. If they try to flee without paying or force it off, an alarm will sound and a GPS signal will alert authorities to the location. Also, once the barnacle is removed, it can't be left on the road, the user must return it to a designated spot or face another fine. Since 2020, this system has been rolled out in several American cities, with each unit costing around $5,000. Here is another type of road barrier. The creators prioritized portability and equipped it with wheels. The final product is a trailer that is simple to move to any needed spot. Once positioned, the wheels are detached and the unit is set up. The barrier rises up to 1 meter and lifts in 3.5 seconds or just 1.5 seconds with the upgraded model. It is compatible with PLC systems, so automation is possible. A remote control is included, and in urgent situations, the barrier can be operated manually. For added eco-friendliness, solar panels can also be installed. Last year, pirates began causing trouble in the San Francisco Bay using stolen or abandoned boats to raid yachts and floating homes. The local police are trying to stop them, but they're short-staffed and lacking trained personnel. It's become a real nightmare. I wonder if the team at Pezzle Arrest Systems has heard about this. They manufacture barriers that could help improve the situation. These barriers are installed in high-risk areas and are designed to catch and jam the propellers of pirate boats. Their build quality is so high, they've even been approved by the UK Department of Transport.
It has flipped the boat.
The final device on today's list helps stop a car chase before it can even begin. It is easy to carry, compact, and small enough to fit inside your car's glove box. Its special design rips into the tire and fully deflates it within 5 seconds. It is best used ahead of operations where there is a strong chance the target might flee by car. Hey, do not just sit there. Time to wake up that brain of yours. Welcome to Brain Time, mind-blowing facts from history. What is happening now and what is coming? The force of nature and wild creatures, bizarre facts and unexplained events. You will get all that and more here. Hit subscribe. You will not be disappointed. This next device operates on a similar principle. The key difference is that its spikes extend in both directions, making it ideal for halting vehicles regardless of which way they're traveling. Although the setup appears intimidating, the 5-inch spikes are a threat only to offenders. A built-in hydraulic mechanism controls the deployment and retraction of the spikes, allowing the surface to remain completely level when not in use. A British firm has created an even safer and more efficient approach. What makes it so effective is that it does not need to physically touch the suspect's vehicle. This is a self-operating system equipped with advanced internal technology. When activated, it emits strong RF and microwave signals. An onboard operator manages the controls, allowing the system to disable nearby vehicles. Repeated testing confirms it performs just as well on land, over water, or even in the air. The wave range varies from 160 to 300 feet, based on the type of vehicle being intercepted. Last year, Axon unveiled its latest invention, the Taser 10. When fired, this stun weapon instantly disrupts muscle control, causing the target to fall. Unlike most stun guns, the Taser 10 carries 10 projectiles that travel at 62.5 meters per second and remain effective up to 14 meters. Instead of warning shots, officers can use a loud sound paired with a blinding flash to confuse the suspect. Axon also created helpful software to go along with the Taser 10. Axon VR lets officers sharpen their aim in virtual reality, while Axon Evidence collects data that is useful for case reports. The creators of this suitcase claim it's the only self-operating tool capable of stopping any vehicle from motorcycles to big rigs within seconds. It weighs just 16 kilograms and holds a hidden 4-meter-long spike strip. Setup takes only 5 seconds. Officers simply place it on the ground, step back at least 100 meters, and press a button. Whether it's sand, gravel, snow, or even standing water, the suspect's vehicle will come to a halt within 100 meters. The strip can be quickly retracted in 1 second to protect the tires of following police vehicles. This system is available on every continent except Antarctica. Grappler Police Bumper Speed. This fresh invention was created to stop suspects during high-speed chases. The system uses simple but clever technology. It is mounted directly on the patrol car's bumper. To trap the fleeing suspect, officers press a special button that activates a strong nylon tether. It latches onto the rear wheel of the escaping car, locking its axle. This creates a firm grip that is nearly impossible to break. Once secure, the officer simply releases the cable and moves to a safe distance, waiting for the arrest. The American inventor claims this will boost officers' safety, no more forcing criminals off-road or ramming them. He also stated he is ready to supply this unique tool to every police department across the United States. Cobra Caps might sound like the title of a Limp Bizkit album, but it's actually the name of these disposable restraints. Unlike traditional metal handcuffs, they look more like heavy-duty plastic ties and may not appear very tough, yet they can restrain even the most aggressive suspects. It takes 192 kilograms of force to snap them. Their design prevents over-tightening and makes it impossible to break free by wedging a hard object between the cuffs. Cobra caps are also built to handle temperatures ranging from -29 to +49 degrees Celsius, making them suitable for use in any season. There's also a reusable version made specifically for training, the R107U Model 350. A solution created by an American firm can bring a 15,000-pound vehicle to a full stop while moving at 50 miles per hour. It's designed for use on nearly any roadway. The net's width ranges from 20 to 80 feet, allowing for adaptable setups in different locations. Typically, the system stays concealed underground and doesn't disrupt normal traffic. But in urgent situations, the barrier deploys and becomes active in just 2 seconds. Military bases, music festivals, train stations, airports. The list of places where the MVB-3X safety barriers would be useful goes on and on. This device not only impresses, but amazes with its balance of weight and performance. Weighing just 24 kilograms, the barrier can be installed in 1 minute without any tools. It can stop all kinds of vehicles, from motorcycles to 7.5-ton trucks traveling at 48 kilometers per hour. The creators of the MVB-3X are confident no other barrier matches its ratio of weight to stopping distance. Plus, the MVB-3X meets global ISO and ASTM standards. A solution created by an American firm can bring a 15,000-pound vehicle to a full stop while moving at 50 miles per hour. It's designed for use on nearly any roadway. The net's width ranges from 20 to 80 feet, allowing for adaptable setups in different locations. Typically, the system stays concealed underground and doesn't disrupt normal traffic. But in urgent situations, the barrier deploys and becomes active in just 2 seconds. Picture a classic action movie scene or a racing game where police deploy a spike strip to catch speeding lawbreakers. Each year, these tools become more advanced. Let's look at one of the top models, Nighthawk. It's among the first spike traps in the world that can be deployed and retracted remotely. While other devices need to be triggered by hand, Nighthawk users can operate it from up to 30 meters away, hitting the button at just the right moment. In under 2 seconds, a 4.6 meter wide strip appears across the road, made of 10 linked modules that are easy to install and replace. A replaceable gas cartridge deploys the strip, while a motorized spool rolls it back in. Let's say a suspect remains agitated even after being confronted. He jumps out of the vehicle and tries to flee. How can he be caught quickly and safely without putting others in danger? That's where Wrap Technologies comes into play. They've built a tool called BowlerWrap, made for this exact scenario. The BowlerWrap 150 launches a 2.2 meter cord that can reach as far as 7.6 meters. Once the rope wraps around the suspect's arms or legs, escaping becomes nearly impossible. It also features a laser sight for accurate aiming. And if there are multiple suspects, the device can be reloaded in under 10 seconds. If you are short on funds for high-tech gear, you can still improve what you already have. This tool installs on a patrol car and lets officers flatten a suspect's tire in just 4 seconds. With a simple button press inside the vehicle, a spike strip is deployed. It strikes the suspect's tire, bringing the car to a stop. The best part is that the officer stays inside the vehicle the entire time. The next gadget on our list has a name that says it all, and its shape slightly resembles a razor. This tire killer is built to puncture tires and slow down a vehicle, but only when it is heading the wrong way. On the other hand, if you are moving in the right direction, there is no risk the angled spikes are designed so they will not damage the tires. This company is a top supplier of perimeter defense systems and is recognized as a reliable partner by the United States military and many commercial clients. Pretty impressive, right? You would not immediately guess they produce barriers that look a lot like volleyball nets. These are designed to stop vehicles too. During trials, the system successfully halted a 7-ton truck moving at 64 kilometers per hour. Restoring the barrier after impact only takes a few minutes. And the setup is so efficient that some users have run it through over 1 million cycles. By the way, Google, NASA, BP, and Shell are all on their client list. A more modern take on the classic spike strip was introduced a few years ago by a company from the Netherlands. This system is compact, portable, and fairly lightweight, around 53 pounds. Because of that, it can be set up quickly by just 1 or 2 operators. Its deployment speed is impressive. It can stop a suspect's vehicle and retract the spikes before police units follow through. One more key benefit is its high level of safety. The device can be operated remotely from as far as 330 feet away. This setup is a modular unit that can be placed on any road section within just 40 minutes. It acts as a temporary blockade that halts a vehicle upon contact. It's a crucial tool when guarding sensitive government sites or, say, busy public zones against incoming threats. Testing has proven it can bring a 5,500-pound vehicle to a stop at 30 miles per hour, or even a 15,000-pound one at 20 miles per hour. Police now have another device in their toolkit, Guardian HX. This pneumatic launcher fires GPS tags, useful both in high-speed chases and low-key operations. For instance, an officer can secretly tag a suspicious car as it drives through a checkpoint. It works from up to 18 meters away, giving officers plenty of flexibility. Just like bowler wrap, Guardian HX includes a laser sight to help with aiming. It runs on electricity and lasts a full day on a single charge. When not in use, it fits neatly into the provided case. For tougher missions, there is also a model that mounts onto patrol cars. If you need a tool to trigger an alarm and disperse an unruly crowd of protesters, look no further. The sound cannons from American Technology Corporation are built for the job. These devices are used not only by law enforcement, but also by the military. Take the RF2000RX model. For example, it produces a sound blast of 160 decibels, as loud as a gunshot next to your ear. The audio beam can be aimed in a full 360-degree arc, and as a warning signal, it can be heard up to 9 kilometers away. It's no surprise these sound cannons have been sold in over 70 countries. And if you're new to this tech, American Technology Corporation also provides training programs. This passenger restraint tool can bring a vehicle to a safe stop, even during a high-speed pursuit. When idle, the heavy-duty hooks on the police car's front bumper remain retracted. In action, officers use them to catch the suspect's vehicle ahead. These hooks lock tightly to the target's frame, and when the patrol car brakes, it forces the fleeing car to decelerate too. The setup is fully secure. It doesn't raise the vehicle off the ground and applies only light pressure beneath the chassis. You've probably seen in films, news, or even games where special spikes are dropped during police chases. They reduce a car's speed but aren't fully reliable, since even with flat tires, vehicles can still drive on and put people in danger. That's why traditional spike strips are now being replaced by newer tools. One smart solution is this compact device from the United States, mounted to the front of a police vehicle during pursuit. It helps officers stop the suspect within seconds while keeping control and avoiding risk to others nearby. The system works in 2 phases. First, the wheels are caught, slowing rotation. Then the patrol car slows down, making the target vehicle stop. Grappler, the company behind this anti-terror barrier, secured patents for its design in both the European Union and the United States. This cutting-edge system blends the durability and protection of traditional road barriers with the flexibility and agility found in modern technology. During testing, it successfully stopped a truck weighing 7 tons. As a result of the impact, the truck was completely destroyed, while the barrier remained intact and ready for reuse without any loss in performance. According to its developers, Grappler can operate independently or alongside other barrier systems, providing security for spaces of all sizes. Its sleek appearance ensures it doesn't disrupt the aesthetics of a modern city, and if needed, the barrier can be hidden underground, allowing emergency vehicles like ambulances, police cruisers, and official cars to pass through freely. A shortage of truck drivers is a growing problem in many countries. For instance, Germany alone is short by about 1,000,000 professionals. While employers search for new drivers, companies like Evo Cargo offer a different solution. They don't just supply autonomous vehicles, they provide a comprehensive system. Evo Cargo's solution excels at short trips, such as within warehouse complexes. Small N1 electric vehicles handle the cargo, traveling up to 200 kilometers on a full charge while carrying loads of up to 2 tons. These vehicles can operate 24/7 if necessary, reducing transportation costs by an impressive 30%. Gravel or garbage falling out of the back of a truck leaves someone to clean up the mess. Pedestrians nearby aren't happy about it, and if the debris is large, it can be dangerous for drivers too. To prevent these issues, Harsh has created the flip endo sheeting system. It is also suitable for tipping trailers and can effectively hold even loose loads. The drive is either manual or electric, and the trailer length limit is 12 meters. The sheeting is made of polyester mesh, which is resistant to fading and doesn't absorb water. The new Actros L semi-trailer has taken fuel efficiency to unprecedented levels. According to Mercedes, specialists from the German automaker have redesigned the cab for improved aerodynamics, achieving a 3% fuel savings compared to its predecessor. Additionally, the third-generation OM471 engine further reduces consumption by 4%. This advanced engine incorporates upgraded exhaust gas after treatment and new turbochargers. As always, there are 3 cabin options: Stream Space, Big Space, and Giga Space. Interestingly, Mercedes addresses even minor customer preferences. For instance, you can choose between traditional mirrors or the innovative MirrorCam camera system. It's evident that Mercedes upholds its motto, the best or nothing. The main mission of Trail King is clear: helping every customer reach success. That's why their trailers are designed to solve real problems one by one. This 13-axle giant was created by the skilled hands at Trail King. First thing that stuns new customers? Its load capacity is simply massive, 54,500 kilograms. That's heavier than 14 Ford F450s. To master a beast of this size and power, automation isn't just helpful, it's key. Trail King's team took things further still, upgrading the auto leveling feature. Before, activation felt clumsy and slow, now it's done smoothly by remote control. They also improved the turning radius from 30 to 34 degrees wide. We can't wait to see what's coming next. Hopefully, we'll see more of this marvel in future showcases and new videos too. The team at Aerier Technologies modestly claims to be the global leader in tire inspections. They discovered that nearly half of all trucks have tires with lower pressure than recommended. Why is this important? Proper tire inflation can reduce fuel consumption by 2%, translating to thousands of dollars in annual savings. To monitor tire pressure, Aerier Technologies engineers created the Halo system. The Connect i3 version supports Bluetooth, RF, CAN, GPS, and LTE for two-way communication. It not only informs the driver of the pressure in each tire, but also the temperature and any suspicious vibrations. The sensors are built into the inflation device, which triggers automatically. With the Halo Connect i3 system, tire-related malfunctions are reduced by 70%, and CO2 emissions are cut by approximately 3 tons per truck annually. Thank you for watching today's TechNew video. If you find these technological inventions useful, remember to hit the like button and subscribe to see more shocking content. Share your thoughts about these inventions in the comments section below. See you next time.